Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a good week so far. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Honestly, every time I start these voiceovers, I'm like, what day is it? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's actually Thursday. Anyway, today we're working on a ranch home. I always think I say that really poshly. Is poshly a word? You know what I mean. Ranch, it just sounds very snobby. But yeah, we're working on a custom build for our lovely other simmer. She has requested that the building that we're working on the right side be left unfurnished, so it is unfurnished. Apologies for that pop, that was my bottle and it made me jump. But yeah, this home is for 2 parents and 2 children, a girl and a boy. And we also have some stables which I add later on for some horses, which will be coming very soon. Honestly guys, I'm so excited. Is it 1 week today? I think it is actually a week today, isn't it? It's the 13th, yeah. Ooh. I'm very excited. You guys excited? I saw that announcement yesterday about the unicorn thing, but I haven't actually read into it yet, so that'll be exciting if we've got something mythical. Hopefully we'll get fairies in the future. I'd love to have like a fairy house. But honestly, I'm so excited for the horses. Although, I have to try and up my barn making skills and stable skills because it's not something I've ever made before, so I'm certainly new to it. I did make one yesterday, which will be in a speed build coming up probably next week, or maybe the weekend if I'm quick enough. I really need to be a bit more efficient with YouTube. I've been so busy with these custom builds and live streaming on Twitch that I haven't really put much on YouTube, but I really miss it, and I have so much content to upload and it's making my computer like freeze up because I've got very limited storage from all of the video clips I've got. So yes, that's been a bit chaotic and I need to really get ahead of myself and get back on track because I have a lot to edit, but I'm excited to do it because it's all really fun stuff. So yeah, I absolutely love this home. Honestly, this was sent to me by another simmer as a reference image, and I just added my own little twist on it as well, but I really like how it turned out. I really love homes that have like a side building as well. I think it just adds more like personality and it makes it feel more real, because whenever I do like just straightforward builds that are facing, you know, straight on, I'm like, it needs something else. So I usually try and like add a garage which is angled. But yeah, I really like this. I think it really does feel like a ranch home. I initially did put white pillars all the way around and I was like, that looks really not right. It needed to feel really like rustic and I don't know, but I really like how it turned out. I'm actually getting a bit better at landscaping as well. I say a bit better, I just use the same thing over and over, but it looks fine. So this is my attempt at my barn. Now, bear with me because this is only the 2nd or 3rd barn I've ever made, so like, I kind of went for like a very generic look. The one I've got coming out either the weekend or next week is more modern, but this one's a red barn. But I think it really fits this vibe for this house. But yeah, it's something I really need to polish because I've only made about 3 in my lifetime, so that'll be a new skill for me to learn with building. But that's the thing, it's exciting, I enjoy it. I enjoy having a new challenge because, you know, doing this, it's not boring, but you know, you get so used to doing the same thing that you're just, you know, equipped to doing it then. It's never boring. I adore building, it's my entire world. But yeah, I think having like a new build to be able to create and, you know, perfect is always exciting. The roofing did irritate me quite a bit on this part, but I left it as it was because it looked fine. So yeah, how are you all doing though? You all doing alright? You all having a good week so far? As usual, I've had my usual Nellies, my drama. Yeah, loads of people like to make drama about me lately, but I'm kind of used to it now. I think as long as you know that you're not doing anything wrong, you're not hurting anyone, then someone else's opinion when they don't actually know you in person doesn't really mean anything. So, you know, it's still not nice obviously because it's just unnecessary, but it doesn't really bother me other than that. But yeah, it's everywhere honestly. I feel like people just love to target anyone who's like trying to do something good, you know? I think I always try to be as positive and as helpful as possible, and I think people just don't like it when you're successful at something. I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm successful at something, but you know, I keep going no matter what. I've had a lot of hate, but it doesn't stop me because I really enjoy it, and I think that's what is key. I know I'm not hurting anybody, I'm not doing anything to purposefully be nasty to someone, so. But I find the internet world, the internet world just loves to talk rubbish, let's use that word, about other people, no matter what you're doing, and I think it's just the way of the world, unfortunately. And no one ever comes to you personally, they always just put it online and then go and just talk rubbish about you publicly, which is quite sad really. I mean, they have nothing better to do other than just try and make someone else feel bad, you know? Like, if I genuinely had a problem with someone, I'd just message them personally, and if it didn't concern me, which it doesn't concern any of those people, then just move on. Like, is it really that interesting to you? But yeah, I've got a lot of wonderful people in my community, so it makes up for all of the nasty people. But it's just unfortunate that even in a Sims community of gamers who are really talented at designing and story making and just genuinely lovely people, that there are always some people who try to ruin it for others. But that's just the way of the world. I keep trying to tell myself that. It doesn't make it any better right now, but you know, there's always going to be some people who dislike what you do or dislike you, even though I try and tell myself, literally none of these people know me personally, you know, no one knows me as a person, they don't even know what I look like, most of them, it's just my voice, or just words usually. So anyone can make any assumption and any opinion on the internet, and that's just the way it is, so yeah. But overall, I say overall, it's been a very much negative experience lately, unfortunately, but it's not going to stop me because I absolutely love what I do, and for the people who are lovely, thank you. I really appreciate you, and you're all of the nice people are really lovely, and I really appreciate you, and if you ever need anything at all, you know where I am. I think it's just really important to support each other, you know, like if someone's doing something wrong and it's actually wrong, fair enough, say about it. But I think when people just assume things, as my parents always used to tell me when I was little, believe nothing of what you hear and only half of what you see, and it's very true. You know, a lot of online stuff is all made up or just dramatized, even if it's partially correct sometimes, you know, some people. I found the big drama lately, guys, is Colleen Ballinger. I don't know whether you guys know her, but I still do. I don't actually know what's happened, so I can't really make an opinion on it, hence my point. But all the drama about her lately. But I think people just like to target whatever they don't understand, but I actually don't know what's happened to her, so don't come after me for just having an opinion about her, because I haven't read into it, because I have enough drama in my own life with people, let alone someone else's. But, you know, I think just being on the internet, you're always going to get people who just dislike what you do. But I actually don't know what she's done personally, but, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm just a small Welsh girl who enjoys Sims and has played for 15 years. Obviously not this intensely, only the last year really, nearly a year. I haven't even been doing this for a year yet, guys, which is insane to me. I first ever uploaded my official start to committing to this on the 1st of August, so not even a full year yet, but look how far we've come. Like, I've met so many lovely people, I've learned so much, so, you know, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I guess some people wouldn't like to deal with all the drama all the time, it does get a bit tedious and frustrating, but, you know, at the end of the day, I adore making speed builds, I adore making builds for you guys, even post on Instagram, you know, just having like a little community. I say little, it's a huge community, I don't know why I said little. Having a large community of simmers who are like incredibly talented, and you know, you meet people who enjoy the same thing as you, which especially where I live, that's very difficult because it's all very about going out and drinking and partying, and I am not one of those people who enjoys that, so it's nice to have my little introverted community who enjoy what I do as well. But yeah, I really appreciate all of the nice people who are in my community and all of my new friends I've met through it. I think that's what's like really important to me. I've actually met like loads of lovely people who I genuinely consider my friends now. But yeah, I met my best friend through Sims. I know I've said it before, but the Sims days, I'm going to her wedding next year and she's coming over to visit me in Wales soon. And yeah, it's just lovely. It's lovely to have good people, you know, so it makes the hate worth it then. And also my little simmer group on Facebook that I have, who are now part of my Twitch moderator thing. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, they're like my good friends now and they always back me up on all this drama, which is lovely because, you know, it feels a bit lonely sometimes when you don't have people who understand you and actually, you know, respect what you do and understand that you're not some scammer, as people keep saying, which is very annoying, but, you know. I think it's hard being online, but not having, like, an online persona then, shall we say, I guess. I don't show my face on the internet just because I really don't want my face to be the reason that people follow me or don't follow me. I think I just want it to be based on Sims and, you know, what I think I'm good at, which is building. But yeah, I think it always bothers me when people follow you because of a certain way that you look, and I just really don't want that. So yeah, I don't ever show my face, and I think people don't ever really fully get to know someone just from voice, so I guess it's just difficult. But I'm not going to change who I am just for some drama llamas on the internet, or Nellies as I like to call them, which is the name for my haters now, which I think just makes it a bit more funny, just calling them Nellies, because it's so like harmless and, you know, it's not really an insult, but it is. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, back to the build. We are now working on the lounge space, the living area. I'd like to add a little zone for the what's it called, fireplace. I like adding some stone or some brick just to make it look a bit more real. I think it makes it look a bit colder and a bit more farmhouse vibe, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a big house, but it's only one story, so that's a first for me. But yeah, I think I filmed the barn off camera, but I do include it in the screenshot, so that'll be coming up soon. But yeah, it's for two parents, so we've got 2 bedrooms, and the children share. I don't know whether they're twins, I didn't ask the lovely lady, but yeah, there's a girl and a boy child, so yeah. And we've also got that separate building, which you could totally add anything you wanted into, but she requested it was left empty, so I left it empty. But yeah, I really like this build. I know I keep saying it, but I really enjoy doing ranch homes. I've got another one coming up either the weekend or next week, like I said, for my friend, which is also a custom made build. But yeah, I am just enjoying learning a new style and just having fun with it, because these builds that these people send me are absolutely wonderful, and it's something that I wouldn't necessarily have made because I would be like, do I have the skill to do that? But then when you actually have a go at it, you're like, oh, actually, I really like how that turned out. And I think that's the important thing, is just having a go, you know? Like, I'm always a bit apprehensive about stuff, don't get me wrong, but in this community, I try and like push myself a little bit because, well, you're never going to learn unless you try, so it's worth it. Sometimes it goes completely wrong and I bulldoze it, but I haven't actually had one of those moments in a while, she says. I'll probably go online later and it'll be like, I'll end up deleting everything. But no, I really enjoy learning new skills and just having a go at stuff, you know? I think that's really important, just to have a go. And then you might find stuff that you really love. I've certainly learned some styles that I wouldn't necessarily have tried without doing this as well, it's not as a career, but it may as well be at this point. And that little thing on the door, the height chart. Oh my god. You can tell I haven't spoken on voiceovers in a week. The height chart on the door. What did I just call it? A chite? That sounds really bad. The little doggy height chart I think is really cute. I don't think I've ever used it before, but yeah, I'm just adding in some details to the kids room. I really like this room. It feels very kid vibe. It's just really cute, I think. I really like it. And these posters I've never used before as well, which I thought fitted quite nicely. But yeah, my what's it called, screen record was messing up a little bit. I had to keep trying to like go back and delete stuff on my computer to try and get it to run better. But you know, I've cleared it all now as best I can without actually editing every single video, so hopefully it'll be a bit better in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys know that I'm not some scammer like everyone keeps saying on the internet. I say everyone, like a handful of people, but I feel like if you don't address it, then people get the wrong idea, but if you address it, then I don't know, people, it fuels their need to say more, I guess. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you know me, and you know that I'm only trying to make you guys inspired by my builds, and I learn from you guys too. So, you know, that's the most important thing. It's all about just having fun and experimenting and just being part of a nice community. That's kind of the goal. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, then be sure to go over to my Instagram, because I'll be uploading there as well, and I will be back probably tomorrow with another speed build, hopefully. I really need to get editing. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful end of your week and weekend, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks guys, bye.
Keeping you down.